Hey everybody, this is Game Freak 10124. Welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker HD, Hero Mode 3 Heart Run. See what I can get from cutting the grass. Arrows, magic. Okay, maxed out. I don't need to be what I wanted to be. Statue slashed. That can't be good. We're too late. No. Not only was it slashed, it was actually moved from where it was at as well. There's something in this room I didn't show up previously that I'll be showing off after a couple little things here. Who wants to take the stairs when you can just do this? Oh, she's fine. Good. I thought for sure it wasn't gonna be that she was here anymore. Decoy! Ganondorf used fake out. And it made Link flinch. Anyway. You deceived yourself. Did you think you'd be safe inside the castle? Foolish. Now that my power has been restored, there is no safe haven for you. I have taken your precious Zelda, and here you shall fall into eternal slumber. Two even more powerful Dark Nuts. Really, the one frickin' kept me from knocking out the armor of the other. Ganondorf would play dirty like that. Put out a decoy and then frickin' ambush you with Dark Nuts. Here's references to characters from other games and such. That I think is just the Triforce. That's Princess Ruto from Ocarina of Time. I'm not sure who that is. I think that's just the old man stage from Ocarina of Time. If he has a name, I don't know what it is. Then there's Saria from Ocarina of Time. I think that's just supposed to be Ganon. Ganondorf's pig form called Ganon. I think that's Darunia. I believe that's the Goron's name from Ocarina of Time. That would be Impa, I do believe. And, the girl from Gerudo Valley, I can't remember what the heck her name is. Okay, Naburu. Could not remember her name for the life of me. That's the Naburu from Ocarina of Time. And then just another thing of the Triforce. I didn't show that off the first time I was here, because I want to say I didn't think of it. Regardless, there you guys go. First time you're in Hyrule, and I want to say the second time as well when you're here with Tetra, and it's revealed that she's Zelda and the King of Red Lions is King Daphnis, the boat you've been with. You can come down here either one or both of those times, but you can't do anything because of the barrier. Thankfully, if you run into the barrier, they made it so you don't take damage, it just knocks Link back. But you can't do anything about this until you have this Master Sword restored at full power, and you can't come back down here, of course, after leaving the second time until you complete the Triforce. I don't think I even pressed the B button. I pressed the A button and it still activated that cutscene. You guys can see the giant wall of darkness, dark evil magic or whatever, that a dark wall created by magic that Ganondorf put out to prevent you from gaining access to the castle. Yeah, the camera spun me around. You want to go this way. Either it did, the camera did or I did myself and didn't realize that. I don't know. Then you have coming up a gaggle of enemies to fight. First off is P-Hats. Boomerang or bow and arrow them to make short work of them. More P-Hats. Choose. That was close. Moblins. They're dropping item balls, but I'm not going to worry about them. Yeah, thank you, you moron. To get across here, you need to use the hook shot, but there is one thing you want to take care of first. As might be able to see these, they're bats. Don't have to worry about them. Shoot them with your arrows. Nice, crust fell. Oh well. What do the bats drop? Interesting. They probably have, and I just can't remember, but I can't remember a time where a bat that I fought ever dropped an item ball. Keywords being I can't remember. I imagine that I've had to have had them drop item balls before, and I just don't, with all the times I've played through this game, between the GameCube version and this game. Ganon's Tower. Unlike all other dungeons in the game, you don't get a dungeon map or compass in this dungeon. Douchebag, get out. There are some different ways you can get through here. You're intended to want to make a path with these water things. You can also use your grappling hook. But here's what I highly recommend doing to get across here. Actually, no, I think I do have to do it a certain way. Yeah, you guys recognize this atmosphere. It's kind of environment you would have been in the Dragonair's Cavern with the lava and stuff. Interesting thing of note is, even though you don't get the Deku Leaf until Forest Haven from the Dairy Deku Tree, you actually need the Deku Leaf to be able to clear this gap. But anyway, you guys couldn't figure out. Yes, we're rematching bosses. I could be wrong, but I do believe Majora's Mask did this too. As you're rematching bosses. But yeah, once you enter a room with each of these bosses, you'll only have, well, you'll still have your bottles and anything that's in them. The deluxe Picto box, I want to say only in the second playthrough. That I don't know. And of course, you'll have everything in these three bags. But like, as far as weapons that Link uses goes, the only items in the way of weapons that you will have is any weapons you had at the time of fighting each boss of the dungeon. So temporarily, the only weapon you'll have is the grappling hook for this one. You guys can hear, even though I didn't mention it, but when you fight these bosses, their soundtracks are distorted as well. Now, for the first three bosses you fight, if you actually go in the order I'm going to be going in, which is the order you fought the bosses in throughout the game, not including the Power of the Gods boss, because you don't fight him since he's not an actual evil boss. Can't remember where I was going with that. But yeah, like, oh, I know or what I was saying, but anyway, I don't know if the first three bosses' distorted soundtracks are any different in this game than they were in the original version on the GameCube, but the fourth one does have a difference. I'll go more into that once I defeat him because I want to try to avoid taking any damage. And of course, with the Master Sword and a Sword of Full Power, you defeat him much faster with the sword than you did with your normal sword when you first fought him. But yeah, like with the first three bosses, I don't know if their distorted soundtracks are any different than they were in the GameCube version of the game. But interestingly enough, the distorted soundtrack, minor spoilers here,